Another nice morning, waking up with the new 992 GT3 RS out for a coffee run today. It had to be done, but before we get going, I just want to geek out a bit. Now, the first video I filmed with this car was just a bit of fun. It was like, you know, just emotions, just trying the car. And the last couple of days I've been driving it, I've actually been using it as a daily driver, which has been interesting. I've slowly got to know the car. So right here, it's playing with some buttons. Now, in sport mode, you can't adjust the aerodynamics. So you've got to put it into track mode, and then you get the options. DRS ready pops up, and I'm going to push this button here. And what it's got, well, it's got so many things. I mean, I could make a video on this car just talking about these things, the technical side and the aero. The aero is everything on this car. So it's actually got a 7-stage traction control when you have it fully off like this, 1 to 7. Then over here on the left, push this to enter the suspension setup and the diff. So right here, I've got the compression, -4 to +4, and then push this button down here, and then we enter the settings for the diff. Again, -4 to +4. It's really a car built for the track enthusiast. You can also then enter the menu up here into the car, drive mode in track, aerodynamics, push here, and you can go into low downforce, which will close the rear, retract spoiler, there we go. And then dynamic downforce to extend the spoiler. It's so much fun. You can just sit here playing around with everything. Can you believe that this has 3 times as much downforce as my GT3, which is already up there with being, you know, quite a crazy supercar. One thing I can't stop personally looking at on this car are these cutaways on the wheel arches. They just look fantastic. Proper race car look. And when you see it and you see this open tyre, you just think, how is this on the road? Because this car does not look like actually it's supposed to be on the road, which is part of the reason of why we all love it. Porsche just pulled everything out the bag for this car. So the wheel arch cutaways are not just there to look cool, they actually give 70% more airflow down the side of the car. So everything you see on it has a job and a purpose, and it really, really does work. So things like the cutaways and the whole aero on the front is designed to stop the hot air going over the top of the car. You want cool air going over the top to the wing, and of course you don't want hot air going to the engine, which, as you know, is in the rear of a 911. I'm normally someone that's not that fussed about track stuff, but this is the first time where I thought, you know what, I really, really want to go on a track. I mean, if you're a good driver on track, you will be pushing full-blown race cars in this, in your road-going car, and then just drive home at the end of the day. I just love everything about this. I mean, the more I've driven it the last couple of days, I have to admit that it's also made me appreciate mine even more, and I'm so excited to start driving my GT3 again because, well, it's been tucked away for most of the winter, but next week it comes out properly. Can't wait to do road trips and just use that all summer. So this is so track focused. I definitely don't feel like, since I'm driving this, that I feel that, oh, I wish I would have one of these now instead of mine. Like, not at all, actually. 125 horsepower in this, weighing in at 1450 kilograms with fluids, 20mm wider tyres than mine, 30mm wider track. And as I said in the first video, the first thing that I felt in this was that it's just a bigger car. Just keeps sprinkling a bit of spice and adding a bit of magic sauce to each 911, and I don't know where it will ever end. Maybe this is the peak of the GT3s. It could well be, I don't know. I hope it's not, you know, because it just keeps getting more and more crazy, and I love that. The aero down by the wheel arches, the indicator is integrated in this. I mean, what a cool detail. Flat out at 285 kilometers an hour, you will get 890 kilograms of downforce. This produces more downforce than McLaren Senna, which is a hypercar. I do not want to stop driving at all. And the best thing about it is, when I give this back, I have my GT3 to go to, so I won't actually be sad, because realistically on the road, I mean, my GT3 will bring me the same sense of excitement as this does. Apart from the looks, of course. I mean, when you look at this with the aero and the cutaways, and it's just mad. You just stand there staring at it with a big smile on your face. Morning drive done. Gonna head home to get some coffee. Heading home today to drink coffee because, first of all, I have fresh beans at home and my dog is at home. I don't like to leave my dog for too long at home. So, I'm gonna go back home, make some coffee, and then, to be honest, I'm probably gonna go back out in the afternoon for a drive. Can you blame me?
I had a dream last night when I woke up.